Show your face, dog. I need to see you more. What's up, YouTube? It's CJ Lopez back again. Oh, can I adjust that lighting?
Yeah.
Alright, let me try to do some adjustments to just live right quick. Let's see if I can see the comments first, too. One moment, y'all. Trying to do everything as I do. Alright, now I got everything right here. Okay, we're just gonna. That's pretty annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna see what I can do about the lighting real quick about this because, like, woo, this is bad. Like, this lighting is very bad. Hold on.
Oh, better.
All right, so that fixed it. All right, so yeah, that really did fix it. All right, so sorry about what happened on the last live stream that we did. Um, my phone died, and we've been doing it on my phone. So this time we're doing it on my brother's computer. So we're just gonna start everything over and start from the beginning. So let's start with the intro, starting now. What's up, YouTube? It's CJ Lopez here, back with another movie live stream. Today, of course, as the same, we got my brother Thomas Levesque here. Okay, I don't know what's so fucked up. Anyway, um, we're starting over again on our November to December movie previews for this year. This is gonna be the last live stream that we do for this on my channel. So if you want to see any more live streams like this with me and him and everything, go to his channel. Link in the description below. Follow him. Subscribe to him. Like the video. Add him on Facebook and Twitter. Both links in the description below. But pretty much this is how everything's gonna work. I'm gonna monitor everything from my phone right here. So I got everything all right here. And my brother's gonna do like what he needs to do with his phone. Pretty much he has everything memorized, but there's some stuff that he needs to do right there. So, all that being said, let's kick off with our first movie.
All right, the first one is Bohemian Rhapsody, which is a biopic about one of the best the best music group of all time, Queen. It stars Rami Malek from Mr. Robot fame as Freddie Mercury. Queen did like classic iconic music like "We Will Rock You," "We Are the Champions." They did some of the best music of all time, and now they're finally doing like a movie about the group, which is directed by Bryan Singer, who also directed the X-Men movies. And it's directed by Dexter Fletcher, who did like Eddie the Eagle, and he's also doing the Elton John biopic.
So I'm gonna tell y'all now, this looks pretty cool. Me watching it on my phone.
Bohemian Rhapsody, like the trailers that I've seen from this, looks awesome. Like I really love how they use the music by Queen. The Rami Malek looks incredible. Definitely, Bohemian Rhapsody is one film that I'm really excited for to check out this November.
I don't know anything about it, so I can't tell you anything.
All right, is the next one is the new comic called Nobody's Fool, which is directed by Tyler Perry. I'm not sure how many Tyler Perry fans is on the live stream, but he's
or watches the live stream.
He's a decent director. I mean, he did like the Medea movies. He last directed that terrible Acrimony. This one has Tiffany Haddish from Girls Trip, as well as Omari Hardwick from Power. Whoopi Goldberg's in this. Tika Sumpter from Ride Along. Yeah, Tiffany Haddish plays a woman who got out of prison only to like discover that like her sister is dating someone who's pretty much a catfish. So they gotta go out to find who's catfishing her. Interesting premise.
I liked that trailer. I really did. Like that was a really good trailer.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish looks like she's gonna steal tons of scenes, like always.
Next movie.
All right, next one is the Nutcracker. It's the title is Nutcracker in the Four Realms, which is another like Nutcracker adaptation.
Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm done.
Anyway, this film has Morgan Freeman, Mackenzie Ford from Twilight films, Keira Knightley's in this, Helen Mirren. The trailer seems like it could be a nice fantasy flick. Like it looks pretty interesting,
I'm in it. I'm with it all.
Yeah, we also got Bodied, which is like produced by Eminem and directed by Joseph Kahn, who directed like lots of music videos, like music videos by Taylor Swift. And now I know this guy here loves Eminem, right, Cos?
Back to the gravity, goes round.
I'll still love to see Eminem like make a movie comeback and all, but it's cool to see him producing stuff, We also got a film called Boy Erase, which is directed by Joe Egerton, who directed this horror film in 2015 called The Gift. Boy Erase is also based on a book and is about the son of a Baptist preacher who is forced to participate in a church-supported gay conversion program.
We support all on this channel. You could be gay, bisexual, transgender.
Yep.
I don't even care if you were Barney himself. Well, I'll probably have to draw the line there. I might have to shoot you if you're Barney. But like we keep all gun violence and all away from this channel.
Yeah, the trailer for Boy Erase looks pretty interesting. It stars Lucas Hedges from Manchester by the Sea, as well as Nicole Kidman, Egerton, Russell Crowe, singer Troye Sivan, as well as Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, this has a couple of pretty cool cast, We also got the horror film Suspiria, which is, by the way, a remake of a 1977 horror flick. Like this, from what I've heard, the movie is so messed up that it actually sent one of the stars of the movie, Dakota Johnson, who was also in 50 Shades. It pretty much sent her to therapy because that's how messed up this movie is.
Wow. So if you're already screwed up in the head, this is your kind of movie.
Yep, it's mixed with horror. There's like ballet in it. It looks really creepy.
Now I understand. Like ballet drives me crazy. If anyone you're ballet dancers, I am so sorry. I did not mean to offend you. Yeah, as y'all can see, this whole type of stuff is all about him and promoting him. So that's why, I try to stay to the side a little bit like this. Like, I still see the screen and all, but
I love to always get his input as well,
Yeah, once in a while. But let's go on to the next movie, folks.
The next one is The Grinch.
Now that I will put my input on this one before him. I do like The Grinch. I don't know anybody who doesn't. The Grinch has always been a good thing. Good movie, good Christmas movie. Yep. It's always been good since the 70s and all.
It's based on a classic book by Dr. Seuss, whose films are always pretty.
I don't really like the book too much. I really don't. I don't even like Green Eggs and Ham. But I sure as hell loved eating it when I was a kid.
Yeah, The Grinch movie is like features the voice of Benedict Cumberbatch, who's like also Doctor Strange, and he was like in other stuff. This is actually animated because the last Grinch movie that came out was the live action one with Jim Carrey in it. Carl's like actually like that one too, right?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Like, yeah, I actually did like. I didn't think I would like.
We also got like a film called Private World, which might be interesting. It has Rosamund Pike in it. Could be an interesting flick. We also got the film Overlord, which is a World War II zombie film.
Like, this is Nazi zombies, y'all. Like, if you ever played Zombie Army, where you kill Nazi zombies and stuff like that, like that's how you know I'm a gamer and everything. Like, I love Zombie Army. I love how you go against Hitler and all. Like, sure, if you had the DLC, you could play as Hitler.
But the
Like,
trailer looks messed up. At first, I thought it was like gonna be another Cloverfield film, but after that last Cloverfield film, I don't think people want to touch that again. But
was it that bad?
yeah, let me tell you, that Cloverfield Paradox was so bad. It was supposed to be released in theaters by Paramount, right? It was so bad. Instead of like being released in theaters, Netflix actually took the movie away from Paramount. That's how bad it was.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Yep. So instead of heading to theaters, they went to Netflix. All right. We also got The Girl in the Spider's Web, which is directed by Fede Alvarez, who directed Don't Breathe and Evil Dead. It also stars Claire Foy from The Crown. She was just in the movie Unsane. And she's also in that new Neil Armstrong movie, First Man. She plays Elizabeth Sanders, who was also played by Rooney Mara in in the last Girl with Drag Tattoo film. The show looks like it could be interesting. I mean, it'll be hard to top the last one because the last one was really good.
Uh, and I'm cannot believe I forgot to say this. If you like the video, please leave a like on the top. Like, all the likes that we get does help support my channel. Like, I'm trying to like get as far as I can in this. So like, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for more of my YouTube random videos because like we do everything on this channel as you can see. But back to him.
All right, now the next film on this list is Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
I'm about to get a whole lot of hate for this, but I hate Harry Potter. Harry Potter is the worst. I am a geek. I love comics. I love Power Rangers. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I love it all. One of my favorite YouTubers is Xylophony. Shout out to Xylophony, please. Please, Xylophony, give me a shout. Let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Together sometime. As well as Simply Unlucky. I'm looking forward to see his card shop open up. Please, whoever watches this video, who watches their channel, tell them that I shouted them out. Send them a link to my channel. But back to Harry Potter. It is the worst. I'll take all the hate mail for it. I don't care. I hate it.
Anyway, this film, the new one, has Jude Law as Albus Dumbledore, as well as Johnny Depp as the title of Grindelwald. The trailers that got released looks like it could be interesting. But the last trailer kind of showed a little too much. Like, I think they could have cut down a little bit with that trailer, but I'm pretty sure the sequel is gonna be pretty interesting. Especially for potheads.
It should be.
Oh, another film I should have mentioned, like that I should have talked about like before, with the other live stream, but I can't believe I missed this one out.
Well, at least we get to redo it.
Yeah, it's a heist movie called Widows.
I don't think I've seen it.
Of course, I haven't seen it because it haven't got released.
I mean, like the trailer.
I'll pull up what is this right now. All right, here's what Widows is about. It's about like wives whose husbands are also like bank robbers, and so their husbands get killed on the job, from police. So the widows had to step in and do the bank robberies. Cause what do you think of that sounding, huh?
It's hard for me to like. It's hard for me to put a comment on it. That's why I didn't comment on it. Like,
yeah, it's directed by Steve McQueen, who directed the Oscar-winning film 12 Years a Slave. It has people like Viola Davis in this, Liam Neeson, Michelle Rodriguez from Fast and Furious fame, as well as Robert Duvall. Pretty cool cast. Like the trailer looks intense and it looks awesome. Of course, heist movies are really awesome as well. So you gotta love a good heist movie, and of course, Rodriguez is no stranger for heist movies because she was in the first Fast and Furious. So we also got the comedy Second Act with Jennifer Lopez. Should we talk about the film again?
yeah, go for it for sure.
All right. Second Act stars Jennifer Lopez as well as Leah Remini from Kings and Queens and Kevin Can Wait.
And like, come on, it's Jennifer Lopez. Like, she's great. Like, after like the old movie Enough and everything, like I admit Jennifer Lopez has some bad movies. Like, I'm not gonna say she's that amazing, but like I love a lot of her movies. Like, Enough is the best one I've ever heard. Like, Enough is the best one I think.
Yep. J-Lo plays a big box store worker who renovates her life and her life
Oh, so is that
story.
Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And shows Madison Avenue what street smarts can do. It's like directed by Peter Segal, who directed the Adam Sandler movie 50 First Dates, and he directed other good stuff. But Second Act the trailer looks okay. It like didn't wow me or anything, but it could probably be a cute little flex watch. And it's around Thanksgiving time, so all right. Now speaking of Thanksgiving, the film opening the week of Thanksgiving is
That was weird.
Ralph Breaks the Internet, which is the sequel to the 2012 film Wreck-It Ralph. This time, instead of video games, Ralph, goes into the corners of the internet, like in the trailer. It features like internet references, like Facebook's featured. I think it also had like Amazon and lots of stuff you see on the internet. Well, not everything, if you know what I mean, but almost like everything that's featured on the internet is pretty much featured in this. It also has lots of Disney princesses like Snow White's in this, Cinderella. I mean, Cinderella was literally almost tried to kill one of the characters. Like literally, like I'm like, really, Cinderella, like killing that. That's. But anyway, so bro, what do you think about the new?
Like I said, I'm not Disney princesses, so I'm just like Wreck It Ralph was okay. I like I'm not a big fan of him, but it was good. I'm not gonna say that he was horrible. He was good, but I just don't like Disney. Well, princesses.
Yeah, don't like in Disney is fighting words now.
I'm sorry, like I don't like a lot. Like it's just my opinion. Like I'm not trying to come at anybody's pride. Hey, am I not allowed to have opinions anymore?
All right, now the next week of Christmas is Creed 2.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yep.
I love Rocky. I love the first Creed. It is about time we got a second Creed.
Yep. This time around, it returns Michael B. Jordan as Creed. It also has Sylvester Stallone back as Rocky. Dolph Lundgren returns.
So everybody that you want is coming back.
Yep. Got Lundgren returns as Ivan Drago.
Like literally, all your favorite characters are all coming back to the big screen now.
Yep. Except the director Ryan Coogler. This time it's like a new director replaced him. But I believe Ryan Coogler is also on board as a producer because of course him and Michael B. Jordan are like pretty much best friends. It's they worked together on the first Creed. They did like Fruitvale Station as well as Black Panther most recently. Shout out to Black Panther because that movie was awesome. Anyway, yeah, Creed 2 looks like it's gonna be an awesome flick. I mean, it also has the trailer also had music by Kendrick Lamar. I think it was Kendrick Lamar in the trailer. I'll check that one, but definitely Creed 2 is gonna be interesting. We also got Robin Hood, which looks alright. I mean, the trailers haven't wowed me, and I mean, Robin Hood's lately haven't really been much good Robin Hood movies as of late. You know,
I'm not gonna lie. When somebody says Robin Hood, I think about Green Arrow. Like, come on.
actually, the trailer has a Green Arrow feel to it, really.
Well, see, there you go. Right.
It does. It also has Taron Egerton from the Kingsman movies. Like, if you haven't seen the Kingsman movies, check them out because they're really fun. It got Jamie Foxx as Little John. Ben Mendelsohn's in this. Jamie Dornan. Pretty cool cast. But I mean, Robin Hood's story has pretty much been told times and times. Like there was the Fox, the one with Russell Crowe in it. And there's also one that's supposed to have I think Robin Hood's sister or something like that with Margot Robbie. So we're gonna be getting more Robin Hood movies after this. We also got a road trip film called Green Book coming out with Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali. Looks like it could be interesting. We got an untitled horror movie from Sony and James Gunn.
So that might be pretty good.
It doesn't have a synopsis or anything. We don't really know what the movie's about. And I don't know if it's really going to make it to that day because James Gunn right now is in tons of controversy because of he got fired off of Guardians of the Galaxy because of some tweets he made years back before he did Guardians, and
it's dumb.
It's a whole mess right now.
That's pretty dumb. But you know, I'm not the boss.
We also got a new Pokemon movie coming for a Phantom Event.
Yeah, honestly, I don't like the new Pokemon. After I wasn't fine with X and Y and X, Y, and Z. Definitely how they brought back the old theme song and stuff like that. But after Sun and Moon and they've messed up the way how Ash looks. Ash doesn't look like Ash. We were lucky to keep Pikachu looking like Pikachu.
Yeah, well, we're also getting a live action Pokemon movie next summer with Deadpool himself as Pikachu. So
yeah, so if you want to see Pikachu in a Deadpool outfit with 2 katanas,
it's not really gonna be like that. But
hey, come on, y'all want to see it. I want to see it. He knows he wants to see it. So come on.
Even Deadpool will want to see it.
So let's get Pikachu in Deadpool uniform. Let's mix the two. Let's mix Marvel with that. Come on. That would be a hit.
We also got a film called The Favor coming out. We also got The Sister's Brother, which is a Western. We also got a film called If Beale Street Could Talk, which is directed by the Barry Jenkins who did Moonlight, which won the Oscar back in 2017. Pretty decent flick, but If Beale Street Could Talk, the trailer looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks a little intense. Like definitely, it's gonna get some Oscar attentions during that time. We also got all right, now the last film of November, we got Anna and the Apocalypse, which is a Christmas horror musical movie with zombies.
And yet again, here we go. Something with zombies.
I mean, come on, with the success of The Walking Dead,
And hold on, did you just say Christmas zombies?
It's a Christmas musical zombie.
Yeah, everybody's gonna agree with me when I say, "Oh hell no!" Like, "Oh hell no!" Ain't nobody, I mean nobody, gonna like musical zombies. Like, no, you want to kill zombies. Like, you want to put a freaking knife to their head and pound that shit. Not watch it go, oh, kumbaya. Like, no, no, you don't do that. You kill them.
All right, now in December we got a film called The Silence, which is, I guess is like another horror movie with silence in it. I mean, we just had The Quiet Place, so there you go. All right, now this also in December we got a film called Under the Silver Lake. Let me pull this up actually.
Oh, you don't know anything about this one?
I do. They just give a better synopsis than I do.
Oh, well.
It's direct. This like crime mystery film is directed by the guy who directed this horror film called It Follows, which
Why does that sound like a horror flick?
it is a horror movie. And
Oh.
and let me just say this: if you watch that movie, you probably won't want to have sex again. I'll just throw that.
Don't tell me it's another movie where the girl's pussy has teeth in it.
So it's about like a spirit that haunts you whenever you do it. It's pretty messed up. Like I actually did not even like the movie. I know like there was so many critics who liked It Follows, and that's cool, but I couldn't really get into it. But this one actually looks better, and it's not a horror movie. It stars Spider-Man himself, Andrew Garfield, as a man whose mysterious woman disappears, and he gotta try to find her, and it kind of has like a Gone Girl feel to it. Yeah.
I just realized this, y'all. For some reason, the category of this stream is underneath gaming.
Okay.
I don't know if I have to do that myself, but yeah, this is most definitely not a gaming vid. I'm wondering how many. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna. Okay.
Now, also in December, we got a film called Ben is Back, which is actually another drug addiction film. Like, kind of interesting to see another film about a teen addicted to drugs. This here stars Julia Roberts as well as Lucas Hedges, who's also in Boy Erased and Mid 90s. Damn, that kid is a lot this year. Anyway, Ben is Back could probably be a interesting little flick. We also got like a period piece film called Mary Queen of Scott.
I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, that title "Ben is Back" sounds like more like a horror movie. Like you would think that, like, this is just me.
Mary Queen of Scott is like a rivalry between Mary Stuart and Queen and Elizabeth, the Queen of England. It has Saoirse Ronan, who recently scored an Oscar nomination for Lady Bird. It also has one of my biggest celebrity crushes, Margot Robbie, who scored an Oscar nomination for I, Tonya. Yeah, Margot Robbie is actually a really gorgeous actress, but here they made her totally different. Like definitely a totally different role for her. This movie actually looks like it could be a Oscar contender as well.
Again, I don't know any that's Oscar worthy. Like, have you seen the last live stream? The which one was it? November and October, I think it was. I I admit I don't know anything that counts as an Oscar.
Oscar movies are like where like someone gives a really good performance, and their performance is like really good enough, they could probably either get Oscar or
So
whatever.
pretty much it's one of those things you have to search up online.
All right, now the second week of December, it's kind of a little bit of a pack week. It's an animated Spider-Man movie called Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Ain't that a video game?
No.
Like, because I know the animated one there was like where you saw Spider-Man 2099.
Except this one is not it's not Peter Parker, it's Miles Morales.
Oh crap! It's about time Miles has his own movie. That shit, we get to see him use the Venom shit.
Yeah. Like the trailers for this have looked awesome. Like it even has it's also anime, it's not live action. It has Gwen Stacy is in this, but she's also a Spider Gwen. We also got like other Spider-Mans in this, like Peter Parker is actually in this, but he's 40 years old. What do you think of that one?
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the one. That's the one where Peter Parker died, and Miles Morales had to come out, and his mom and everything supports him being Spider-Man, because that one is when he's the Spider-Man. But there was eventually a crossover where Miles and Peter Parker were actually like, because like the way how, like, real quick, I'm about to get my nerd on and everything.
He always gets his nerd on.
Yeah. So if y'all know, like, if you're a fellow nerd like me, you know that there's so many different type of Spider-Man. Like, I'm not going to name every last one, but like, you got the Spider-Man from Earth One that we know. You got Spider-Man from Earth 2, I think, which is Miles Morales. Then you got Spider-Man 2099, Future Spider-Man. You got Spider-Knight from the past. You have the the Ultimate Spider-Ham, which is Peter Porker.
Spider-Ham is actually in this, by the way.
Yeah, so there you go. Spoiler right there. What like there's also the Cosmic Spider where Spider-Man had the cosmic power for a while. Then you got the Iron Spider where Tony Stark built the Iron Man suit for Peter Parker, which you seen in the new Avengers movie that came out.
Also, Nicolas Cage is in this, and he's voicing Spider-Man Noir.
Hey, see, like so, Spider-Man Noir is pretty much like Batman. Like, he's the Batman Spider-Man. But I'm not going to get full into it. But let's focus on Miles Morales's. So in his comic book, actually, Peter was in there fighting the. I think it was the Green Goblin of that universe, which he was a mutant, and he killed Peter Parker. Actually, he's the only villain in all of the Spideyverse, which that is what it's called. Each individual comic is actually called the Spider-Man's universe, the Spideyverse. So Green Goblin of that universe was the first ever villain to kill a Spider-Man, which was I forgot which writer chose to do that, because the reason why they chose to kill off that Spider-Man was for them to show off the new Spider-Man, which was Miles Morales. But eventually, like in the Earth One comic book, I forgot which issue it was, but they wanted to bring Miles Morales and Peter Parker back together for a little crossover today. If you've seen the animated series on Disney XD and stuff, you saw where they did their own thing on that. But let's stick with the comic though. That one is when Peter Parker needed the help from another Spider-Man to save his universe. So eventually, like, he was able to get help from Miles and I forgot a bunch of them, but as you saw in the anime as well, he got stuck in Spider-Man's universe. That kept going for a couple series until they were able to get that Miles Morales Spider-Man back to his universe. But for a while, he was known as, wait for it, the Arachnid Kid. And he learned from his old mentor, Peter Parker, the original Spider-Man. And that's pretty much how Miles Morales got started, because he watched his own mentor die in front of him. And this new Spider-Man series, you see Peter Parker and Miles like we do a lot of stuff but yeah, in this new Spider-Man series, you see Peter Parker and Miles together again. Again, you see Peter teaching Miles Morales, because that's Peter's nature. He mentors Miles on how to be a Spider-Man. But that's pretty much if you want to know anything about Miles and the movie and anything, I just schooled you in it. But
it's also cool to see another another black-led superhero.
I love seeing these black. I love seeing colored superheroes, because
with the success of Black Panther, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get more of it. More of them.
I love having so many different races in this, because it not only brings love and everything, it shows that no comic book and Marvel, DC and Marvel ain't racist, but also there's a lot more than that. It shows love and compassion to all of us. I'm Puerto Rican and he's white, but we're still brothers.
Miles Morales is half black and Latino.
Yeah, that's right. He is Latino. That's right. So that brings love to the Puerto Rican side of me. If anybody wonders how me and him is brothers, real quick, we had the same mom but different dad. But my dad is pretty much his dad, because his dad is a piece of shit.
Yeah, mine.
And I will say that live on YouTube. His real biological dad is.
Yep. If you're watching this show,
yeah, you just keep going. He's doing better with his life. He graduated college, you dumb piece of shit. You just missed out on the greatest thing ever. But back to it.
Anywho,
what movie we got next?
All right, we got a fantasy sci-fi.
We really got off track.
Yeah.
Let's get back in it, y'all.
We got a fantasy sci-fi action movie called Mortal Engines, which is Here's what it's about. Many years after the 60-minute war, cities survive a now desolate Earth by moving around on giant wheels, attacking and devouring smaller towns to replenish their sources. The trailer kind of looked like that movie Mad Max Fury Road that came out a few years back. Kind of looks like a little bit of a ripoff, really, but it's also produced by Peter Jackson, who directed Lord of the Rings and other cool fantasy flicks. He did King Kong. He doesn't he's not directing this, but he's producer. It's a new guy directing this flick, so it could be probably an interesting flick to watch now.
And the one you did for NBC was pretty good. I got a melee, or it was a Nickelodeon. I don't remember which one. You did the ones you did were pretty good.
The week of December 21st is, let me tell you, it's freaking packed. I mean, packed. That Wednesday, that week is Mary Poppins, y'all. It's a Guardians of the Galaxy 2 reference, by the way. But it's called Mary Poppins Returns, and it's a sequel to the original Mary Poppins. And it has Emily Blunt, replacing Julie Andrews as Mary Poppins, and
it's good to have another Mary Poppins, but I still think she's really
the trailer during Christopher Robin. And what did you know of the little teaser they showed?
I really don't remember the trailer. I'm so sorry.
Right.
But still, it's good to get Mary Poppins back.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
Kids nowadays probably don't know who Mary Poppins is, so
I don't feel too bad for you, but I still feel bad for you.
Yeah, it also has Lin-Manuel Miranda for all you Hamilton fans. You also got Meryl Streep. Pretty cool cast.
Very amazing cast.
The original Mary Poppins star Dick Van Dyke has a role in this as well. So, all right, now let me tell you, December 21st. Oh my God, I can't. December 21st is packed. I mean, when I say packed, I mean packed.
Please explain, Thomas.
Like, there's not one, but three big high caliber films opening. Like, there's more than three, but these are like the bigger films opening. First up is DC's Aquaman.
We're finally getting an Aquaman movie. That is very funny.
I mean, Jason Momoa from Game of Thrones, he was awesome as Aquaman in Justice League. Like, even people who did not like that Justice League movie or thought that he was a perfect Aquaman. And the trailer that they released during Comic Con looked awesome. Like, I mean, for one, it has a good director attached. It's directed by James Wan, who directed the Conjuring movies. He directed Furious 7. He did Saw. Really good director. He has not really have any misses.
Keep going.
And I mean, this is pretty much like the first major DC movie of the year, unless you count like Teen Titans Go and all. But this is like the first live action DC movie of the year. Of course, after this is Shazam, but I'll talk about that in 2019. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward for Aquaman when it gets released. Now, another film opening that day is another big movie, and that goes by the name of Bumblebee.
So we got. Hold on, like, I didn't know this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just starting to figure out as well as y'all are. So he's the only one who knows before us. Are you telling me that we're finally getting Bumblebee from Autobots?
Yep.
Well,
now,
I have nothing to say. Like, I love Bumblebee, so I'm not going to complain about it.
Like, I hope it's better than that last piece of crap Transformers movie we got. Like, last night.
Oh, I didn't really like it too much.
Yeah, trust me, you're not the only one. Oh, I like the first 4 Transformers movies, but the last one, oh god, was garbage. Like, I know lots of people love all the Transformers movies. Look at you, John Roca. If you're watching this, shout out to John Roca. He's an awesome movie pundit, and he loves all the Transformers movies, but the last one, oh man, it really was not good. Like, I'm for one glad that it's like a new director instead of Michael Bay, because he directed like all the Transformers movies, and it's cool to see a different director attached. It also has Haley Steinfeld in it, who's actually a really awesome singer and an actress. And for all you WWE fans, John Cena is also in this.
Wrestling's fake. Sorry, y'all. I see. My spidey sense are tingling. I know I'm getting a whole lot of hate on that remark.
Yeah, like.
Ooh. I'm not gonna lie though. Randy Orton's the best. Well, I'm not flicking off y'all mainly. Like, that's why I had it like more towards him. Like, I'm just gonna stop.
But the trailer for Bumblebee looked pretty interesting. But I mean, we're having that and Aquaman opening the same day. Like, I tell you, one of them really has to move. Like, one of them are really going to get hurt in the box office. I mean, you can't have, like, 2 big movies like that opening the same day. I mean, right, Carlos? I mean, both of them attract the same audience, you know?
Again, I'm not really the one to ask for this kind of stuff. Like, if you're going to release them both on the same day, cool. Like, it's on you. Like, if it works out for you, it works out for you. If it doesn't, oh, well.
Yep.
You, like... Trial and error. Fuck it. Like, let's do it. Like, roll the dice and see what you get.
Now, we got another big movie opening that day, and it's Aaliyah Battle Angel. Now, the film is directed by Robert Rodriguez, who directed, like, Machete. He also did Spy Kids. Lots of really, good flicks. Now, director James Cameron has been working on the Battle Angel movie for, like, seemed like for decades, but he's mostly instead he's a producer on Battle Angel. Like, he's definitely not directing it. Like, I don't even know how much involvement he had with the movie, because like the dude is working on like not 2, not 3, but like 4 Avatar movies. So yeah, we're getting Avatar films. But anyway, back to Battle Angel. the first trailer didn't like wow me, but like the second one, like the second trailer, looked pretty interesting. Cool special effects, cool casting involved. It's also based on I think like a Magna or something like that. Or
Huh?
you never heard of Valet Ballinger?
No,
It's based on like a Japanese Magna thing or something.
I don't know. Next one.
All right, now next film is a comedy called Holmes and Watson, which is a Sherlock Holmes comedy.
All right, instantly when I think about Sherlock Holmes, I think about Batman. And in case because I'm like so far away you couldn't see me, I look back at him, back at the screen, back at him, and I said that Batman comment. Just in case y'all wanted to know that. Back to him though. This is all about him.
Anyway, this has a Step Brothers reunion between Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, which I love because I love Step Brothers. Like, if you guys have not seen Step Brothers by now, it's like 10 years old, but Step Brothers is awesome. Anyway, this one has Will Ferrell as Sherlock Holmes and John C. Reilly as Watson. They haven't released a trailer yet, but I have a weird feeling it's going to get moved from December. I'm having a suspicious feeling. We also got a film coming out.
My ab is starting to hurt.
We also got a film coming out that week called Welcome to Marwen.
But ain't Marwen like fuck? I gotta remember what Marwen is. I don't remember.
Now
I know I should probably maybe. I'm not sure.
Now the trailer for this looks really cool and original. It's about like a war veteran who becomes the victim of a brutal attack, finds a unique and beautiful outlet to help him through his recovering process. He makes a replica of his time at war, but the replica is like like doll toys, pretty much. Like this is pretty much like Toy Story for adults. If you look at it.
Okay, so hold on. Meg is supposed to be coming out this month.
Yeah.
How come you ever talk about Meg?
Because we're not doing summer. We're doing
Oh, okay. So we'll just do that on a later video. Or since we're going to the premiere of it on Friday, we'll just do another premiere live stream on his YouTube.
Yeah.
His.
This is Welcome to Marwen.
Oh, well, here, everybody. That's Welcome to Marwen. In case y'all don't know. Better focus. There you go. That's Marwen.
Yep.
I didn't know.
And pretty much the toys he creates, like tell the story of his time in war, and the toys I use as their characters, and the people he met, and it has like Steve Carell, he's in this, Janelle Monáe, like the trails have been awesome, All right, we're almost done with December now. All right, now we got a film called Backseat, which is a biopic movie about Vice President Dick Cheney. And it stars like Christian Bale as Dick Cheney, Sam Rockwell as George W. Bush, Steve Carell, who's also in Marwen, is in this. It's also directed by speaking of Step Brothers, it's directed by Adam McKay, who did Step Brothers, Anchorman. He's mainly known for comedies, but this is like more of a serious, like rough, like directing film for him. And last but not least is a biopic about Ruth Bader Ginsburg called On the Basis of Sex. It's not what you think, bro. It's not. It's about, bro. It's not what you think. This guy.
Oh, they're releasing a porno now.
It's not a porno. Here's what it's about. It's about Supreme.
Oh, I'm done.
It's about Supreme Court Justice leader Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and she's like like lots of females look up to her and all that. They
Thanks for
just
the like.
they just had a documentary about her called RBG, I believe it was called. So this is like more of a biopic about her, but it's not it's a PG-13 film, by the way, so there's not going to be anything sexual involved. All right, let's throw that way.
Yeah, like Sex in the City.
All right, but yeah, December always brings like December and November are like years that brings movies that's gonna get like Oscar attentions. So yeah, that's pretty much all. That's pretty much all, man.
That's everything.
Oh yeah, everything in December, November.
Well, that wasn't that long. Like I feel like November and October were longer.
All right, bro. Gotta bring it to you. Out of the films I mentioned in November and December, what's the ones that you're interested in seeing?
Hey, Creed, of course. What else? I'm looking forward to see Meg that we're going to see on Friday for the premiere. Like, but we're gonna stick to what he just listed. Aquaman, yeah. Like, I'm a really big freaking nerd, so or geek, but I got brains and a personality. But like, like, there's a lot that I would like to see. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wish I'm more of a big movie person like you were. Like, you were like you were big into this shit since we were kids. Like, I would never forget you and your notebook going out on the front porch when we were living in Virginia. Like, this was always your freaking passion. Like, I was never really into stuff like this. Like, I just enjoyed going to the movies with you. Me and Emily both did. Like, we just enjoyed watching them with you. And just like
Yeah,
now,
man.
look at us. Now look at us. Years later, we're here sitting in front of a camera.
Going to the movies is like a really good experience.
Definitely, if you know what the fuck you're watching, like this man. Wait, it's not like how we see a movie. Like we see a movie, we just like see a movie. Like it's just a freaking movie. Like we like it, we don't like it. When he sees the movie, he even stays for the credits. Like this nigga will watch. He stays for the freaking movie. It's just not it's not a movie just to him. Like, it's his way of life. It's what he knows. Like, he gets like experience from it. Like, he like literally goes to every detail, like camera, green screen, effects. Like this dude, like when he gives you a view of the movie or a rating, he gives you a fucking view. Like he would tell you like if the effects is worth it, like if the camera was positioned right, can you find like he would sit here like look all corners of the freaking movie, finding if you can see a camera, a glare, or anything. Like he makes sure a movie is topped and line perfect. So like this is why I'm saying like if y'all want a review, he literally is your person. Like he will not lie. Like he will tell you if the movie is worth your money or if you just want to wait to get it on DVD or Netflix.
Yep, and Netflix is in like not only movies coming this year is coming to theirs, lots of really interesting stuff are also coming to Netflix. Like Netflix,
we'll talk about it in another video. Like we'll get into Netflix stuff.
Netflix like become pretty big in the movie and TV business.
Like they're taking over a lot. Like not to mention also Amazon. And there's like a lot of pieces are going out of business because of this stuff too, which is kind of sad in a way, like in the sense of it, because like that means a lot of people are losing their jobs and everything, much needed jobs and things like. But like I guess it's also a lot easier. But that doesn't mean like Netflix is eventually gonna get like I know right now for like the best plan they got, like you get like you pay like $12.99 a month, so like it's probably like $13 a month. But eventually, like, you're gonna have to pay like $64 just to watch it because pretty soon they're just gonna be the only one. But they are taking over everything. So pretty soon, like I feel like Netflix is gonna be having a corporate takeover soon enough. But that's pretty much my input on everything. Like I said, y'all, thank y'all for watching this. This whole video is here to support his channel. Starting out, like I want him to get like reach his goal. Right now, my goal of subscribers is 50 subscribers for now. Let's make it a small goal. His is whatever. Like he doesn't have a goal yet. He's waiting to see where he gets at, and I pretty much set up his studio and everything. So like I just showed him the bases and all. But yeah, this whole video, this whole live stream and everything was for him. After like this is gonna be the very last live stream that he does with me, like on movie related on here. Like you might see him a couple times on my live streams again. Like I would love, like I love having my brother on the channel. Like come on, he's my freaking big brother. So like I would love to have him on my channel. Like, of course, you're going to be seeing me on his channel. Like,
Oh yeah.
but that's pretty like this is pretty much the last video / live stream that's going to be on here that's movie related.
And then by December, talk about the movies coming in 2019. Because 2019 looks packed.
So, like, if you want to see more of this, you want to see me with him, or just like us doing stuff like this, definitely for on Friday when the movie May comes out, we're going to a premiere with that one again. Of course, yes, there's going to be the cast members and all this. Like, that's what a premiere is. So, like, we're gonna have like a lot of stuff like that, Nancy. So that means I got to get a good shower, got to get clothes picked, and. I love these premieres, but come on, man. Like, do I have to dress the freak up to sit down just to watch a goddamn fucking movie? I guess so.
Yeah.
But
I mean, come on. The Meg has Jason Statham in it, who's always awesome.
But yeah, we'll save this for a whole other video. Like, we don't want to spoil anything yet. Like, I just got done watching a few trailers, like about like probably 3 hours ago, and everything just to brush up on the movie. But like. I don't know, I like dinosaurs. But anyway, this is CJ Lopez again. If you like the video, like, comment, or if you can, because this is a live stream, I don't think you comment on a live stream. But still, if you comment, subscribe to my videos and hit the bell button to see some more of my videos. This is the one channel out of many that doesn't have a specific thing. Like, I do everything and anything that y'all want to see and what y'all like to see. Like, this channel is not my channel. It's y'all channel. I do what y'all want. I try different stuff. If you like it, I do it. If you don't, hey, trial and error. But, yeah, like I said, if you want to see some more of T movies, that's my brother's YouTube T movies. His YouTube is in the link in the description below, as well as add him on Facebook and follow him on Twitter. Again, both links are in the description below. And yeah, this is CJ Lopez with T Movies, and we're signing out, y'all. Peace.
Peace. That went well.